Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I have some huge life-changing news for you. Exactly 1 month ago, I packed my bags and moved to Addis Ababa, the beautiful capital of Ethiopia. To be complete honest, before boarding my flight, I felt incredibly anxious about moving to a completely different continent. But at the same time, I was extremely enthusiastic and curious about this beautiful land. During my first 2 weeks, I was absolutely fascinated by the colors, the mountain views, and the incredible smell of fresh coffee everywhere. However, after the initial excitement, I started feeling a little homesick and insecure. It's very normal to feel uncertain when you have to adapt to a new lifestyle and language. But it has been an unforgettable experience so far. Now, let's talk about my biggest culture shock. Something that I was really anxious about before arriving was how to feed myself because I didn't know much about traditional food. Well, my first week here, I went to a local restaurant and ordered injera, which is a big sour, sourdough flatbread served with different citrus. The hardest part that I had to experience during my first lunch was realizing there were absolutely no forks, knives, or spoon on the table. You are supposed to eat everything your hands. I was completely lost and trying to use the bread like a spoon, but it was incredibly messy. Suddenly, the host of the restaurant walked over, tore a piece of bread, scooped up some food, and fed it directly to my mouth. The only thing that would make my feel more uncomfortable was realizing that this actually a beautiful local tradition called gurcha, which is an act of friendship and hospitality. My phone started ringing while I was chewing, because my hands were covered in food. I couldn't could turn it off. It was chaotic but deeply heartwarming. If you ever decide to visit or move to Ethiopia, here is your kid uh, guide so you can navigate the social rules like a pro. When eating traditional food, use other. You are not supposed uh, to use your left hand. Always eat and pass food using only your right hand. If you are invited to a home, it's the custom to participate in the traditional coffee ceremony. It takes time, but it's a major sign of respect. When greeting an elder or showing deep respect, you are expected to bow your head slightly while shaking hands. It's not acceptable to refuse a gursha. Declining is considered very impolite. Finally, if you visit religious sites of or traditional neighborhoods, it's customary to dress modestly, covering your shoulders and knees. My ultimate advice for anyone coming here is to embrace the slow pace of life. Here, relationships and sharing time with people over coffee are much more important than rushing to appointments. Let go of your diet schedules and just enjoy the moment. Also, try to learn at least a couple of words in Amharic, saying "Amesegelenejo" with a smile which opens so many doors, and bring your closer to the locals who are incredibly kind.